What's up? It's JG, and I spent so much time reviewing the 6 stars from our recent events that it took me a while to start looking at the 5 stars. Today I want to talk about Snow Hunter, the 5-star hunter sniper that dropped in Retracing Our Steps. If you rolled hard for the Silver Ash siblings, there's a good chance that you picked up Snow Hunter. Maybe you even have her at max potential like me. I finally took a few minutes to crunch the numbers on her damage potential, and she's quite impressive. Damage-wise, I'd say she outclasses all the other 5-star heavy-style snipers, like heavy shooters, deadeyes, and besiegers. While the latter two classes do have a wider range that may sometimes make them a better fit, Snowhunter's DPS is great. Let me break it down. The trick with a hunter is that they have this ammo bar. They attack every 1.6 seconds as long as they have ammo. If they're out of ammo, or there's nothing within range, then they reload every 1.6 seconds instead, up to their magazine capacity. This means that she has 2 DPS levels. Maxed out, she deals about 844 physical DPS for almost 13 seconds while she drains her magazine. After that, she has to reload once before every shot, which cuts her damage in half. Makes sense, she's shooting half as often. With her module, that changes slightly. The module effect is that when the magazine is empty, her reload adds 2 shots instead of 1. So that means she's at 2/3 her peak DPS. 2 shots, then 1 reload. That means the module adds 33% to her DPS floor at just level 1, so it's a solid pickup. How does this stack up against other 5-star snipers? Here's a sample of some of the competition. When she has ammo, she is better than all of them. When she doesn't, she's in the middle of the pack. However, this is only part of the story. This shows raw physical DPS, but physical damage is reduced by enemy defense. Bigger hits pierce defense better than smaller, faster hits. And Snowhunter has the highest damage per hit of any of these, which means she drops off the slowest. If we scale this to just C-rank defense, only Provence is still ahead of Snowhunter's damage. Snowhunter does better and better as defense gets bigger, or if enemies are spaced far enough apart that she has time to recharge. Her skills are nothing mechanically complex, but they are good. A bunch of these snipers gain about 50 to 60% total DPS from their skills when you factor in uptime. Snowhunter's S1 adds 70%, and her S2 adds 120%, in part because her talent triggers a big punch from her pet Cloud Beast on any skill activation. The game almost doesn't have units with defense high enough to make Snowhunter irrelevant. She scales beautifully against tanky enemies and can still hit pretty hard up until about S-rank defense. Overall, Snowhunter earns a solid A rank. If you don't already have Ray or Lemoine, she's worth building for her long-range physical smacks. The narrowness of her attack range is the biggest drawback, but as long as she can work with the terrain, she's a solid sniper. Thanks for watching! Please like and subscribe for more analysis like this.